let's get in there. I had like a 20-minute load screen earlier today. Let's see how well we get on tonight. But yeah, check out the gaming, or check out the RSI Expo. Get some shots of the Bengal flying around. Maybe go on a second Javelin tour. And yeah, that's pretty much going to close it out. Just doing all the events for today at the Fleet Week stuff. And then yeah, we'll clip and highlight the good bits, and then we'll put it up on the YouTube channel. However, we got a long load screen. I was doing this earlier today. We might be here 5 minutes. Okay. Alright, so where are we at? Javelin Tour is at Port Tressler. That needs to be seriously more than 5 seconds. That's insane. It's open for another 22 minutes, and then it's going to go somewhere else. So I guess we might as well just fly over that way. Okay, so let's think. It's going to be there for another 20 to 30 minutes. Not that much time. Maybe it was even 15 minutes. So we can get some good shots of the fireworks as the stuff is pulling out of the docking bay, and some more footage for fireworks stuff for the opening of our stream. Then they'll probably warp. We can head down to the surface of Microtech, check out the RSI check out the RSI tour hall, see what they have to offer. Look at the new fighter ship. We might buy one. Not sure. Probably shouldn't spend money. And then, yeah, after that, I guess we'll hop back in the ship and we'll go follow the fleet around. Take another Javelin tour and then go watch the Bengal move. Alright, while we're warping over to Microtech, I'm going to go to the bathroom. BRB. Cool. Alright, so I guess let's get some good fireworks shots. Okay, so F4. There we go. Now we're just going to look at this for like a minute or so. That's perfect with the helmet. Okay, that should be good. Alright, so that thing's about to leave port. Let's go ahead and head down to the surface. So this guy is about to leave berth, and then we could chase him around later. We already got a tour of it, but we could go back in and get some more footage because it's really awesome. I love it in there. Aesthetically very pleasing to walk around in a tiny sliver of it and know that there's so much more to it. For now, I guess we're going to fly down to the surface, and it's time to check out the Tour Expo Hall from RSI. Alright, let's grab some fireworks shots here. before. Okay, we hit Z. I don't know why my back door is still open, but okay, I got a middle mouse button. We're gonna level out. Alright, good. This will be a good shot later that we could cut out. Get about 30 seconds to a minute footage of this, then we'll land. Then we'll go check out the Expo Hall. The actual expo is over there, but we gotta land. I think we're right over it. Yeah, we are. There it is. Gear down. Easy.
The music saves my soul.
Need to get a better keyboard and mouse set up here than the wireless piece of shit ones I have. We're gonna run all the way to this other one. I know that we could go into that garage right there, but I'm pretty sure that there's a exit that'll let us skip going through the main concourse area and just get straight to the elevator. Right over yonder. Okay, I think I might have missed where I need to go. No, I'm not lost. I thought that it was just around this corner here. There was a second entrance. Is it this way? I'll just go find... I'll use the original entrance. Fine. At least the spaceport is facing... all the action. Oh dear. Don't tell me I'm gonna have to go all the way around. Okay, good, good, good. You got a spot. Hey, look! Alright, now that we did a lap of the building to secure the perimeter, as we planned, we'll check out the inside. It's clearly secure, so let's go. You're welcome. This would be a cool shot. With this person right in the background there. I want to get a whole bunch of good stock footage this week. I wish I had my computer in. We'll have to wait till next cool fireworks show thing. Nice. Later, buddy. Let's see here. Bengal flyby. Coming soon. RSI Greens. Fresh from.
Careful. Doors are now
Rename Microtech to Million Mile Run. I liked it. It reminds me of early vanilla WoW. If you ever played that when it came out, you had to run fucking everywhere. There were flight paths and stuff that connected every zone, but you had to earn that fucking flight path. And the best was cheating and getting summoned to one and then having access to that entire area and being able to fly home and get back out there without a big chore of time. So I like it in theory that we have to go from this place to this place. And I like that it is physical space that is all mapped out due to how this game works. And since there's no loading screens to use, you know, smoke and mirror type tricks. But at the same time, yeah, I'm fucking tired of running. I just want to be at the Expo Hall, for fuck's sake. I walk most of the time because I look at things. Oh yeah, no, I feel you there. And when you get it in VR, see like this guy, he's, you know, just taking out the view. About 6 feet higher than everybody else is all. When you get it in VR, you're kind of zoomed in at the very center of your screen. I kind of only see like a circle. I can't see the corners of my HUD, basically. I don't have my ammo counter or my health counter that I can easily see, but because I'm so zoomed in and pressed up against the screen, I notice a lot more little detail. And then that, you know, makes me want to just zoom in and stuff like that and actually check out cool little details. You would be... we might be shit out of luck here on the elevator. Oh, hey. All right. RSI Hall. Let's go. Same jacket as last Invictus, but the t-shirt is blue instead of brown. Nice, nice. But yeah, I know it's down because as we could see, here we go. 2, 3, almost 3 miles beneath the planet is where the expo hall is.
Hello and welcome.
I love how they make you
2951 Invictus Expo Hall. Celebrated since 2541.
make you think that it's on the surface, but they just hide it way down beneath the planet.
Greatest additions to the UEE Navy fleet. Ever want to see what life is like aboard a capital ship? This year's Invictus is offering a rare opportunity to explore an active-duty Javelin destroyer.
Oh, we already went there, but we'll go again.
Get an inside look at some of your favorite manufacturers' ships. Check the daily schedule for directions.
You mean the bi-daily
Please
schedule?
consult our maps to take advantage of all the exhibits this year's Invictus has to offer.
Is this a
Be
big
sure to
old...
check back every day to see the full lineup.
Let's say that looks like an atrium, but I can't get down in there.
UEE Navy.
And he is really, really big and has just
The Navy
crotch in
would
your
like to
face in the
thank our
front row.
private and corporate partners for making this year's Invictus the best yet. The UEE Navy.
I think the location of this hall has to do with the rendered distance to help performance. I was imagining so.
Hello and welcome.
It kind of cheap. This is one of the few,
Invictus Expo Hall.
because they can't do skyboxes, they can't do this and blah 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 blah. They can't do the regular old smoke and mirrors that devs have been using for decades. They have to invent entire new smoke and mirrors. Alright, so let me show you what I look at here. If I'm like right about here, this video screen is taking up my entire field of view. Like, I have to look outside of it to see outside of the edge. So if that gives you any indication of, you know, the limits of where I can see, that's kind of helps you out. But yeah, I'm fully edged out on my headset with this, at this distance on this. Cool, cool, cool.
Be sure to congratulate any new recruits.
Recruitment center. It's empty. Looks like they're gone to lunch. I want to steal the what is this?
Hello and welcome.
Is that an early Carrack model? It looks like it. Huh. Alright, let's boogie. I want that Carrack snowball. Yeah, I was about to say, that's an early model. It's like before all the reworks and redesigns. I want it too. Where's the, what is the res in VR use? It's whatever you set it to, and you could set custom resolutions that match your headsets exactly. So people who use the Pimax 4K and 8K are able to bump it up all the way and actually fill up their entire thing. But I use it as stock settings because I make tutorial videos that help other people get it up and running, and then from there they can take it wherever they want. But currently, for filming's sake, I have the game running in 1440 in windowed borderless mode on my desktop. And you are seeing a zoomed in picture of that desktop game. That allows me to alt-tab out of the game and access other monitors and stuff and not have the game crash in VR. But I would recommend playing it like 1080p or whatever, you know. Oh, there's another one over here that I wish I could steal. Get a collection of them. You should be able to run it, you know, I would recommend it like 1080p or so, full screen, and it would basically transfer that resolution over to your headset. And then from there, with Vorpex, you hit the delete button, and it brings up a little VR menu that you can adjust the picture resolution and scale and size and zoom distance and stuff from there, as well as the 3D geometry and how it reassembles the picture in VR, if you want it to do flat screen mode or try to actually make a full 3D image out of a couple of different methods. So yeah, it's pretty neat. All three of the Connies. What is this guy? I always forget the name of this one. It's the Mantis, that's right. This guy is the, well, we'll let the little description panel tell it. Stop ships, okay, focus is interdiction. Stop ships dead in their tracks with RSI's premier quantum enforcement ship. The Mantis features a tailor-made quantum enforcement device from Microtech, capable of ripping ships out of QT with its quantum snare and preventing hasty escapes with its quantum dampener. You missed the future entrance to the Drake display spaceport. Rather, go that one, honestly. Oh, yeah, no. At the spaceport, I checked that out the other day. I saw that the elevators didn't lead to anywhere. I love that Drake has to and gets to do its own thing. RSI salutes Squadron 153. Known by their colorful I've never seen this word. Sobriquet? Yeah, I think it's on the 28th. Yeah, definitely I'm going to be checking out that one. How do you say this word? I've never seen this word ever. Never in any book or any context. They're known by their colorful sobriquet. Wow, that's awful. Red Raiders Squadron 153 has been operating as one of the Navy's main deterrent. Who made this font? The D's look like O's. Deterrent forces. See, look at that. Tell me that D in deterrent and that O in forces aren't the same exact letter. The Navy's main deterrent forces to threats within our borders for close to a century. While the advocacy is known for tracking down criminals when outlaw forces get large enough to exceed local law enforcement capabilities or become too entrenched, sometimes it falls upon the specialized skills of the Navy and tactical response squadrons like the 153rd to clear them out of the key tools in their... to clear them out, period. One of the key tools in their... in the Squadron 153's arsenal is the RSI Mantis, the Empire's foremost interdiction specialty craft. Armed with a powerful quantum enforcement device, QED, the Red Raiders are able to trap outlaws without unnecessarily a loss of life and with greatly improved chances for vital intelligence gathering. As more captured prisoners means more chance to learn key details needed to shut down illegal operations. I think that means clothes or some other material reference. Interesting. Yeah, I had never seen that word at all ever. Sobriquet? Moving the laptop, nice. Cool. That's the same message here. Then we just got a quick military version with spec'd out missiles and extra guns. Aurora. What is this, the Aurora MR or LN? Sobriquet or sobriquet nickname is sometimes assumed, often given by another that is descriptive in nature. Distinct from a pseudonym, a sobriquet is technically a familiar name used in place of a real name without the need of explanation, often becoming more familiar than the original name. If you need to explain what a sobriquet is, that negates the without the need of explanation part. Alright? That's all I'm gonna say on that. Holy shit. You can't make that layman when the layman has no clue what that word even means. Oh my lord, that's funny. Alright, Aurora LN. Yes, it was the LN. The light fighter made by RSI. They're all made by RSI. With a more robust shield generator and a pair of additional weapon hardpoints, the Legionnaire, that's what it is a dedicated combat fighter built to handle any obstacle the universe can throw at you. No, these little guys, even without the LN, you'll be cruising along with plenty of fighting capabilities. There's a guy who famously only fights with Auroras, and he dog pilots like a madman, and he'll kill you with his little Aurora. I don't even think he uses the LN model, too. Alright, we got the RSI Constellation Andromeda. Freight medium gunship. Constellation Andromeda multi-purpose freighter is the most popular ship in RSI's current production array. Constellations are beloved by smugglers and merchants alike because they are modular, high-powered, and just downright iconic looking. I love how they just like, yeah, no, it's really good to move illegal goods from place to place. Also, we sell to the military. By the way, y'all let me know when that camera starts to point up into the sky. I kind of have it taped down right now, but it failed earlier while I was doing some shit. And because I'm in VR, of course I had no clue. Bless you. Let's see here. Constellation Aquila? I guess it's only one L. Aquila. Explore any distant horizons. The Constellation Aquila features redesigned cockpit for maximum visibility, advanced sensors, and onboard Ursa rover for planetary exploration. Let's see what's out there. So this one should come with a rover that you would be able to get into, but unfortunately you just got an empty stack. The problem that everybody has is that, okay, cool, I got either the rover, which literally takes up this entire space, or I have a little bit of cargo. You can't have either or. So yeah, be ready for that if you're a potential tequila buyer. If you want to explore, be ready to not have any cargo if you're running with your car in the deck. Forgot to turn on VPN again. No, you're good. We see it. And then finally, we got the Constellation Phoenix Touring. Dedicated luxury spacecraft for the discerning star captain. The Constellation Phoenix can be operated as an organization command ship and features a luxurious redesigned interior. Includes a hidden sensor dampener area for your most precious cargo. The Phoenix comes with a Lynx rover and a Kruger P-72 Archimedes fighter. They all come with a P-72, don't they? I have a C-2 Hercules. Apparently it's a loaner ship for a ship I bought 6 years ago. Really? Lucky you. I wish I got the Hercules as a loaner to play with, but I only get a Hammerhead to fight around with till my Drake Kraken gets in, I believe. I'm pretty sure that's why I have a Hammerhead. Alright, and then we'll go check out the infographic here for the F8. This is a bad mamma jamma. This is like, what, 8 hard points? 6 on each wing, and then 2 in the turret. That's also got, like, they're all size 3s. This thing will basically shred whatever it points its face towards. Yeah, there's 2 on the wings, double on the nose, 2 on the top. So 2, 3, 4. Yeah, no, it's crazy. And then I'm pretty sure, is there one more that could fit on the very nose? No turret. It's just 3 on the bottom on each side, so 6 and then 2 on top. And it's single fighter? Or is there like a room for a second person back in there? Pretty sure it's just a single fighter. Alright. Squadron 999 F8 Lightning. F8 Lightning was developed by Anvil Aerospace as a replacement for the previous generation F7A Hornet fighter. I got an F7A Hornet fighter. I love it. UEE selected the Anvil Lightning for production because of the Hornet's string of military successes and because its overall familiarity with active pilots. The Lightning was developed specifically to counter what the military saw as the rising Vandal threat of the 2940s. Intended to outfly and outfight the current generation of Scythe and Glaive spacecraft. To put this new craft through its paces, the Navy's elite test unit, Squadron 999, were given full access to these next-generation fighters. After dozens of flights, and simulated battles, the skilled, reckless pilots of the 999 provided valuable feedback that helped hone the Lightning into the imposing vehicle poised to make history. Into this vehicle poised to make history. It's a military, so it's beefed up with one size compared to any they would sell to civilians. Yep, basically. I do like the frame and how it cuts back, and it looks like the Mercury Star Runner, kind of like it. It's definitely got some good looks. I like the wing design. One of the more nice looking ships. Yeah. For it being how big it is, because this is a huge ship compared to like an F7, and when you think about the frame and just the actual silhouette of the entire thing, like this is a huge ship. And yeah, this is a single fighter, right? That's just extra cockpit window, I guess. Cool. What's over here? United in purpose. This guy. Oh, I thought this guy was doing a dab for a sec, but he's clearly the flight crew guy, giving you the go-ahead to launch from the fighter bay. Oh, these are all flight crew and colors. Pilot suit. Whoa, I was about to say, was that helmet moving? Can I take his helmet? Okay. Oh, no, okay, I thought each of these had their own infographic. Distinct in service. Naval Oath. Hear and witness that I do solemnly pledge, mind and body, that I will serve to and protect the United Empire of Earth against all who would seek to harm it and its people. That I will faithfully discharge the duties, see that D looks like an O again, the duties asked of me, and when called upon, I will defend the Empire with my life. That I will be the sword and the shield, that I will not falter nor fail, but fight and win. That I will swear to do all in my power to act as a guardian of the freedom and justice, as a champion of honor and valor, and what does this say? And as a true and proud member of the UEE Navy. Yeah, it's a ghost. I was about to say, yeah, it's a really wonky looking helmet compared to everything else around here. Excuse me, buddy. This is just like regular Long John flight crew guy. And then, of course, we have the Admiral Officer. Taking heavy cues from Star Wars. It looks like Admiral Piet. Just give him the brown suit and the little hat. And then in here we have the Mustang from, what is the Consolidated Outlands? That's right. Light fighter. While it might not be able to go toe-to-toe with some of the military-specific ships, by reinforcing the Mustang's already strong hull construction with Consolidated Outland's own line of cavalry-class mass reduction armor, the Delta has reduced cross-sectional signature that evens the playing field. So it's got a light SIG. And it also has barely any hard points, and it will probably explode really quickly. So all you have to hope on your side is being able to not be detected by the enemy if they're in an actual fighter. And then Argo Rovers. Not Rover, what is this thing? MPVU? MPUV. Let's see here. Argo Astronautics Light Freight. MPUV 1-1C, commonly known as the Argo Cargo. I love it. Is a designated merchant transfer ship, ubiquitous intergalactic stevedore? What the hell is stevedore? Vast numbers of Argo cargoes are responsible for loading and unloading goods onto massive long-haul transported miners that cannot otherwise land on planets or dry docks, such as the Hull D and on the Orion. Some captains choose to own and operate their own Argo, while others pay privately owned ships, operating as port services as a rental. Oh wait. For performing the unloading process. There you go. But yeah, these guys are nice little cool ships. Reminds me of the Aurora with the way that you can kind of hop into it. I like it. It's a neat little ship. I love how it got like, yeah, and it's got a chair in the back. I mean, does it though? I guess, yes, that is a chair. You could have just had a bench along the back, though, and you've been equipped to take like 2 or 3 people. Not one giant British guy with nasty tattoos. Anyways. Let's get going here. We'll head down to the hollow area, and I think that should be it. Right. Yeah, RSI Ursa rover, and then some hollow stuff down below. The G12A, the Polaris, the Taurus, the Perseus, and the Scorpius. And yeah, it looks like we've covered everything. They have one that is for personnel for personnel movement too. Oh yeah, that's right. I think I have seen the one that has some extra chairs. Because that one was the cargo one. Yeah, Argo makes some fun little industrial. It's what you would expect Drake to make, but since Drake actually makes ships that don't make like just, you know, industrial only tractors and like I could have easily seen it being like Drake being like Diablo, except instead of nice, you know, really high upscale cars and tractors, they just make tractors and like, you know, really big piece of shit vehicles. You know, cars and tractors. But no, Argo's taken the industrial role, it seems. Alright, I believe they have the rover over here. United in purpose. They're establishing, okay, 2541. Here's the history of the UEE Navy. 2541. After establishing contact with the Terravan species, they launch an immediate attack, instigating the first Terravan War. Well, that sucks. Nah, that usually happens. Drake is Drake. I mean, you see one, there's no doubt it's a Drake. Yeah. It's got a very unique look, and you're like, immediately can key in on it. 2542. First Invictus launch takes place on October 12th, set bringing new recruits to Invictus base on Mars. Oh, that's right, because it was based out of the Sol system. They all flew off of Mars. Invictus base on Mars officially closes in 2579, so 30 plus years later. Imperator Ivor Messer officially formalizes Invictus as a government-recognized yearly event. 2581, 2 years later after they close the Mars base. After it's a formal thing, Invictus ceremonies in 2632, so what, 50 years from there? Invictus ceremonies reformatted to change their destination of their transports from Borer, Magnus to MacArthur, Keelan. 2637, 5 years after that, Terra abstains from participating in Invictus in protest of Imperator Liva Messer III's increasingly pro-military agenda. Senator Asan Kieran speaks at the event. 2681, so another 50 years go by. Military officially ends providing naval transports from all Empire worlds. The recruits are now ordered to self-report to station inside of Killan. And then 2735, another 50 years. Invictus ceremony on Angeli serves as the... Hey, rude. There's like 20 feet of space behind me. Invictus ceremony on Angeli serves as the backdrop for the climactic finale of the classic Spec-Vid, All Tomorrow Guardians. What? This is why you need to change the font. What does this say? Climactic finale of the classic SPECVID. Even if that's a D, what if that's an O? SPECVIO? Spec-VO? What the hell is this word? I'm not crazy, right? Somebody clearly like fudged the typo here and slammed their face in the keyboard. What is that supposed to? Classic Spec-VO all Tomorrow's Guardians? Did someone have a stroke at the end of this? The Invictus ceremony on Angeli serves as the backdrop for the climactic finale of the classic Spec-VO All Tomorrow's Guardians. I have no clue. I got nothing. Imperator Gaylor Messer the Ninth makes attendance mandatory to Invictus events around the Empire. Anti-Messer activists turn this against him by using Invictus ceremonies to meet safely. Heyo! Special video? Yeah, I don't know. Interns did the plaques? Yeah. Sir, I only work here, alright? And barely that. After the expo people who are setting it up, like, wrote the fucking font and everything.
As members of the Empire,
it was either this or Comic Sans, and we'd figure we'd be caught if we caught Comic Sans. 2794, after the fall of the Messers, newly instated High Command removed any remaining loyalists from their ranks and needed a new influx of recruits. Invictus is moved to its current date in May to accommodate that need. 2803, the 999 Squadron begins to perform at select Invictus ceremonies. And then 2862, Imperator Gayatari Oimana attends the Invictus ceremony on Earth. And then 2875, recorded aboard Archangel Station, Imperator Gordon Mr. Leahy, makes infamous one-day speech outlining desire to hold Invictus celebration on Synth World. And then, Synth World, that's right, that's a thing. Makes infamous one-day speech outlining desire to hold Invictus celebration on Synth World. Interesting. 2912, another Invictus ceremony. This one on Terra appears as the backdrop for a set piece in Astromedics from the Fire. Cool. So that's the history of Fleet Week, I guess. Except for 1 year where some dude had a stroke on the planet. Alright, let's go check out the things. Alright, first up, the Scorpius. Basically, the Star Citizen's X-Wing finally is here. Or at least has finally been designed. And again, we got an NPC hogging the info kiosk. We gotta go over here. Alright, let's see what it says about itself. Heavy fighter with an adaptable bi-wing configuration and revolutionary rail-mounted remote turret. Scorpius offers unprecedented fire coverage, allowing for both defensive and assault-minded applications. I do like the fact that the turret can rotate backwards and then shoot from behind. Really, dude? That selfie animation is getting a lot of use this weekend. I've seen it a bunch already. Alright, this looks like a boat. This looks like it could be a gunboat. Right? This is the Perseus gunship. When RSI set to make out the definitive modern statement in persuasive prevention, they looked into their own past to historic gunships designated Perseus. To the historic gunships designated Perseus, capable of shredding sub-capital class Goliaths. The mere presence of a Perseus gunship in a blockade or patrol squad is enough to make your most aggressive enemies think twice before engaging, just like its vintage namesake. NPC yawn feature is overused as well. Yeah, definitely. I know what you mean by that. Everybody's tired in Star Citizen. There's a lot to not do, so you just get bored. Here's an Andromeda. Or a Taurus, whatever. Medium freight. Enjoy the multi-crew Constellation on a budget. Constellation Taurus is a dedicated freighter, fully configurable without all the bells and whistles. The Taurus is a great way to get started with cruise ships. Now, I love the outline and design of all the Connie ships. The quad nacelle engine design with the long swept fuselage into front cockpit chamber area. I love it. Very, very good. It just doesn't really have the squeeze the looks have when you're actually using one practically in real life or in Star Citizen. And then this guy. The Polaris Corvette. Polaris is a nimble Corvette-class capital ship that packs a powerful punch with a full armament of turrets and torpedoes, intended for use as both a naval patrol ship and to serve as a flagship of militia operations. Polaris has the capacity to perform search and rescue operations, light strike missions, and general security patrols. Polaris includes the facilities to repair, rearm, and refuel a single fighter, light bomber, or support ship. Yep, pocket carrier. And it's not even like, a fly-through carrier, all cool style, like the Idris. Kind of has the deck that goes, I think the removable top, upper. It's up above. It opens up, kind of like 890 jump style. And then from there you fly out of it. So yeah, that'll be cool. I like the look of this thing. This has a real nice profile to it. Where are its torpedo tubes, though? Or I guess they would just drop out of an area. The panel would probably open up. And then, boom. We got the rover. The Origin G12A. The G12A combines military might with Origin's unique approach to high-end engineering. Designed for all offensive ground-based operations, it's the ideal partner for long-range perimeter patrols, intercepting assailants, and exploring dangerous new locales. Yeah, because you roll up to a dangerous new locale in this, and your tires aren't going to immediately be fucking swiped. Now let's get the Lamborghini truck, We'll strap a missile launcher to it, and then we'll take it out for a patrol ship in hostile areas. That's a great idea. Well, here's the Ursa rover we got to look at, actually. I like the turret on the rail on the side. That reminds me of Aliens. The NPC or the APC from Aliens would have the turret that would roll down over the back. I really like that feature of it. I love how this thing just looks like really tall and fat because it's just how you have to actually make a car that somebody could walk around in head tall. Think about every van ever. Have you ever been able to stand head tall in a van that's not like an extra tall one? I'm 6 foot tall. The answer is no. I've always had to crouch and crawl around in a van. So in order to make something that you could stand 6 foot tall up in, it looks really fat. Otherwise, it would have a van profile shape to it. Let me in. Open up. Oh, there we go. They're not crouch. Here we go. Console terminal maintenance authorized only. Shouldn't that be authorized maintenance only? This is what I really like about being in VR. You can read all the warnings, signals and signs and stuff. Should kind of zoomed in a lot closer than normal. All inspections must be certified by an engineer. Something manifestations in type 6B3C, hydraulic maintenance pressures, procedures. Interesting. But yeah, the fact that they have these little warning labels and stuff on the undersides of consoles that somebody would potentially never ever read, just sitting there for you to read. Very fun when you do read. I just love all the signage and the warning bits and bobs. Because somebody, somewhere, went to the trouble of making it. Component hardware access. But yeah, if you ever have a Cutlass and you're looking underneath the bunk, if you're on like the lower bunk and you're looking upwards, there's some little bits and bobs. Little pictures and I think some sales tags and stuff that you could read and whatnot. Very fun. They have little tiny things like that. Alright. Well, that's it for the Expo Hall. These guys are just about to head down as one. They're forming into that as we speak. But yeah, no, that's it. Very nice little day one from the Microtech Expo. Had some showings from a couple of different manufacturers, mostly RSI. Yeah, very good. We can get a hot dog. Can we get a hot dog? Or is it just burritos? Ooh, okay, hang on. Cheddar ham burrito? Man, nice. Carnitas, burritas. Yes, please. We'll get a burrito. Is that what it's called? Tripod? Okay. Right click. I gotta, let's see here. Player. White visor emote. Mount back. What is it? Item actions. Unequipped helmet. Boom. Cool. Well, as we eat this burrito. Oh, did it not remove my helmet? No? Okay, cool. Alright, well, there we go. I guess we don't need batteries. Awesome, we got our burrito, and that thus ends the tour. I love how the coffee to go is a burrito stand. Delicious. Alright, well, let's get out of here and let's go check out the Bengal and the Javelin, shall we?